Not so long ago, EasyBlocks released Horde EasyBlocks. As you remember, Horde is kinda playing, kinda game, kinda node project. I have made some videos about it before, and now you can invest into Horde for even less, like 10 bucks and so on, with EasyBlocks Horde project. Let's check out this project and let's see, is it really worth to invest using these EasyBlocks? Hello everyone, my name is Andrew, and today we are gonna look at EasyBlocks Horde project. Now, if you heard, or maybe not, EasyBlocks is a project which lets you to invest into, this case, Horde. Before it was Strongblocks. That smell, that really bad smell. So before it was letting you to invest into Strongblocks and some other projects where initial investment is slightly bigger and not everybody can invest like those bigger money. So EasyBlocks lets you invest with small parts to all kind of projects. So in this case it's a Horde project, and get the revenue. So let's take a look what they offer, and then we'll compare if it's really worth to invest using these EasyBlocks project. You can find this project on horde.easyblock.finance. You can get some discount in here if you have their NFT. And one thing that's different from a Horde project, so it never expires. As you know, Horde plots expire after around 300 days if it's a like normal Horde plot, or if it's a cheaper one it expires even faster. So this is very good. And also we have experimental sell feature, which means that you might be able to sell your plots to another player if somebody wants to buy them. And I immediately noticed one thing on their website that we could say it's a marketing trick. So everywhere they say that you have to buy to have 10 Horde coins, which is around 1000 bucks, and of course not everybody can do that. But if we take a look at the white paper of the Horde project, we can see that they have three types of nodes. Horde plot, which costs 10 Horde coins, then Soul Stones, which costs 5 Horde coins, and Soul's Rune, which costs 1 Horde coin. Rewards are the same, 1%, but lifespan is different, like 300, 250 and 200 days. That means that you can invest with a smaller amount to this project. If you buy the cheapest plot, it will cost you 100 bucks, and that's not that much. So of course in EasyBlocks you can buy for 10 bucks, but what kind of investment with 10 bucks? So if you buy at least 10 of those plots, you can easily buy a plot in Horde project itself and have a bigger rewards. Minimum investment amount is around 10 bucks per share and minimal gas fees. And the revenue is being distributed every 10 days. Talking about the rewards, here is the catch. They take around 33% from Horde rewards. So this means that you will be earning around 66% daily, minus fees and expenses. So fees and expenses will add around 10 more percent, because you have to pay 10% every time you take the money, the Horde coins from the Horde project. And that means that you will be earning double less than you would earn with the Horde project. With the Horde project you can earn 1%, 1 daily percent from the amount you have invested. So I mean from the plots you have bought. In here it's only 55%. But there is no time limit. That means that you will get this kind of amount all the time. That sounds really great, isn't it? Yes, that sounds really great, good, that sounds really nice. But let's try to look at the digits and let's try to think if it's really worth to try investing using EasyBlocks. So I have made the calculation, the table, and imagine you would buy plots for around 1000 bucks. So the same as you would buy one Horde plot for 10 Horde coins. So in this case every day you would earn around 0.053 Horde coins. And if you would do just nothing, just buy one plot and you would not compound, it would take you 189 days to get the initial investment back. That would be around 6 months. So yes, of course, everything kinda doubles. With normal Horde plot, it would be like 3 months to get the initial invested amount back. In here, it would be six months. Okay, 6 months, great. Now, for the normal Horde plot, it would take around 300, not around, exactly, 300 days for it to deteriorate, to disappear. After 300 days, your Horde plot is gone. So in here, it will take you 600 days to get the same results back. And then you can say, okay, great, so after 600 days, I will have rewards until the end of my life, and I can, don't worry, I will have a passive income, and so on and so on. Now imagine, 600 days. It's like 1.5 or more years. Now we have a bear market, crypto bear market. Okay, Horde project is still hanging, it's still not crashing and so on, but it's quite a young project, and the money is still coming to this project. We are planning to release the game and so on, and once the game is released, you never know what will happen. Maybe it will be a disappointment, nobody will play, and everybody will stop using the project itself. So now imagine, already around like 8-9 months has passed, yes, still after the project was created, I mean the Horde project was created. The EasyBlocks were created just now, so it means the project is live for around 8-9 months, the game should be released soon and so on, and you never know what will happen in the future. So from this point, from now, if you would buy a Horde plot, that would be 3 months. For me, that still sounds very risky, because, okay, I hope after 3 months the project will still be alive, the game should be released like kinda around that time. Something might change after the game is released and so on, you never know. Maybe more money will come to the project if the game is really successful and good, maybe not, you never know. So 3 months, it's kinda okay. It's risky, but it's kinda okay. You can still get the rewards, invested amount back. Yes, great, 3 months. I'm talking about 3 months. Now 6 months is even more risky. Half of the year to get your initial invested amount back. That's even more risky, and well, okay, now for the 6 months the project, it's still alive, it's still fine. Yeah, I think it's still 6 months actually, because as I remember it was released in March, something like this. Yeah, so it's around 6 months. The project is alive for around 6 months. Now you would need to wait for another 6 months starting from now, so that would be next year around the same March, April, and only then you would get your initial invested amount back. I don't know, maybe it will be alive, maybe not, nobody knows. Okay, let's say it will be alive. So now, returning to my point, after 300 days you would get like, yeah, you would get like 220 Horde coins. So they say it's 300% return of investment, but if you saw my previous video, it's actually less. You would get like 30 Horde coins, yes, so 10 would be like your initial investment and 20 coins on top. Good. Now for this project, again, you have a shares. Of course, if the project is live, you might be able to sell those shares, but also that's a very, very big question mark, because nobody knows, and you're not sure if anybody wants to buy your shares from EasyBlocks. So now imagine, after 600 days, so that means 1.5 years and so on. This is a small project, not some kind of Bitcoin or Ethereum or anything like that, where people even say that Bitcoin or Ethereum might be gone after a year, after those, yeah, 600 days is more than a year, more and a half and so on. Well, I don't think this will happen, but still. Now for this project to survive for such a long time, well, as much as I like it, I don't think that's possible. Unfortunately, I don't think the project will last for such a long time. So now imagine with EasyBlocks, will they pay you once if something happens to the Horde project or if they change something? No, of course they will not pay you. Or if the peg is lost, like one Horde coin for 100 bucks, something like that, they will pay you less, obviously, because exchange rate will change and so on. So the picture is not so nice, and well, I think I would better to invest in the Horde project itself. Even the smaller plots where you can have it like for 200 days and so on, it's still more worth than to buying EasyBlocks. Good, but what about the compounding? If you invest into EasyBlocks, you can compound much faster because you will get your rewards every 10 days. You will get your rewards every 10 days. Of course, it's double less than the normal Horde plots, but you will get them every 10 days. So scenario is the same. Let's imagine we have bought the first plot like for the 10 Horde coins, so for around 1000 bucks from the EasyBlocks. So from the Horde that would be 0.1 Horde coin. From the EasyBlocks that's 0.053 Horde coins. I have converted that, it would be easier. Yeah, so day 1, day 2, day 3, everything goes 0.053 Horde coins. And one plot costs 0.1 Horde coin, because it's like 10 bucks. The cheapest Horde plot costs 1 Horde coin, and you can have them like 10 of them, not as much as you want. 10 days has passed, great, we got the rewards, and starting 11th day we can have some more plots. So in this case, during the 10 days we would accumulate 0.53 Horde coins, which would get us 5 EasyBlocks shares. And 5 shares would generate us 0.0265 coins per day. So of course, overall daily reward would be bigger, and after 10 days, yeah, we could get again just 5, but we would accumulate it a little bit more. After another 10 days, we would get 6. We could buy 6 EasyBlocks shares. So as you can see, every 10 days you can buy starting 6, starting 5 EasyBlocks shares, and so on and so on, and more and more and more and more. Great. So 10 days, buy, wait for another 10 days, buy again, buy more, because rewards are bigger and they are accumulating, and so on and so on. So we can see that the amount of the shares you can buy is increasing every time, like 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, and here you can see the plots, but basically it's like every 10 days, so in here it's 300 days has passed. So fast forward, we can see that after around 290 days and so on, we would be able to buy like 20, 21, and again, and once 300 days are reached, it would be possible to buy 23 EasyBlocks shares at once. And that sounds nice. 23, that means 230 bucks. Every 10 days you can invest or you can withdraw 230 bucks. Really nice, wouldn't? Yeah, the amount is really nice. During 1 month, this would generate you around 600, almost 700 bucks if you would stop accumulating, compounding the rewards, and you would like, if you would want to withdraw the money which you get as rewards. That sounds really nice. But what are the results if you would compound using Horde plots? 300 days has passed, we would get daily 0.23 Horde coins, which means 23 bucks. Now, if you remember, I have made some calculations before. These are the souls runes, 0.01 reward per day, then stone rune, 0.05 rewards per day, and of course Horde plots. The first Horde plot would expire on this day, but we have additional 11 Horde plots accumulated over the time, and we would be earning 1.4 Horde coins per day. 1.4 versus 0.23. Which sounds better for you? Like 140 bucks a day or 23 bucks a day? A day. Okay, I will let you to have a little bit more imagination. 10 days, that would be 1,400 bucks versus 230 bucks. 30 days, that would be 4,200 bucks versus around 700 bucks. Which sounds better for you? That's the question of today. I mean, yeah, EasyBlocks will never expire for you, but if you compound the Horde plots, you can earn a lot, and I mean a lot more. And by the way, if you're interested where did I got these results from the compounding Horde plots, I have created a video before comparing like if you would do nothing, if you would buy like full Horde plots or those cheap ones, and the cheap ones was the winner. But still, you can check the link in the description, clink, 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 and see the video by yourself, that comparison, which is really nice as well if you want to like get the best results from the Horde project. So I really recommend you to check on that video as well. So as we can see, the difference is really high. I mean, it's like 3 times and so on. So okay, EasyBlocks, yeah. The good thing that you can invest more often, that means you have more work like every 10 days and so on. In here, okay, the work will be more or less the same. The time, as we can see, yeah, the Horde plots will expire, but who cares? If you reinvest the money, if you let's say take 10% every time you invest from each project, the results will be lower, but it still be more or less the same. The difference will be still that big. Or if you want to stop after 300 days, like in here, like I did with comparison, after the first plot is lost, this is how big is the difference between these two projects. But like I mentioned before, you never know how long the project will live itself. So in this case, result is quite clear. I will not invest into EasyBlocks, of course. Another reason is that I have invested into Horde plots like once the project was released and so on, and I'm taking the rewards little by little, that because like I told you before, compounding is really good, but even better is like to take 10% every time you invest, so that you would get your money back, because you never know when the project will die. Oh, and by the way, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is just for the entertainment. I'm just your friend on YouTube. So I hope this was useful. Please hit that like button if you like this video. Please leave your comments about Horde, about EasyBlocks Horde project. What do you think about this project? Maybe I forgot to mention something about these projects. Like I told you before, there might be a possibility to sell EasyBlock shares to another people, but if something happens to the project, let's say the price decreases or they change some policy, like everything would expire faster, or they will introduce the game and they will say, okay, now your plots will be like occupied by the zombies and you have to play to defend your plots and so on and so on, and if you will not do that, you will lose your plots. Something like that might happen as well. So if some bad scenario would happen, nobody would buy your EasyBlocks shares from you, because everybody will be running like rats from the sinking ship. So that's kinda nice feature, but in long term, especially if something goes wrong with the project, most likely it's a worthless feature. Yeah, and as you can see, the difference is really high. Please let me know your thoughts, your comments. What do you think about this project? Maybe I should include something more into my calculations. So I'm really interested what you think about these two projects, Horde, EasyBlocks Horde, which one you would choose, and so on. So thank you for watching, and until next time. Cheers! I hope the other part of my face the dark side of my face, it's still not too dark.